Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It's Friday night. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for the WARNO. The WARNO comes to you every Friday night. We tell you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area, usually comedy-related. Sometimes we go outside of our comfort zone, and we tell you about other things happening in the world, in el mundo. But generally, we're focused on the greater Harrisburg, Pennsylvania metropolitan area. I can't have the noise go. Can't have the noise go. And I have it turned down. Just deal with it. I don't have time to be going on with that. We come to you every Friday night. We tell you what's going on. The WARNO lasts the length of one beer. Beers are donated to us. Oh, God, I just looked at the name. Beers are donated to us by listeners, viewers, and fans, and friends. I've got a couple of weeks stacked up of viewer donations, and I rate the beer. Basically, we get together every Friday night, and we have a beer together. You in your casa, me in my casa, and then I talk, and you listen. You could comment. It's such a stupid name. And these run a little bit larger than that. So pretend you're not seeing what's about to happen. Because I needed to go ahead and get that out of the way. Our donation tonight comes to us from the Attempted Delivery podcast host, Sean Dickensheets and Damianopoulos. This is a milk stout with chocolate. It's from the Aldous Brewing Company, and it is called Count Stoutula. It is a 7% alcohol by volume. It is clearly a stout, a very well poured stout, for those of you taking notes at home. Now, generally, when I don't have a little remnants in the bottom, my very first sip gets my first reaction. But you may have already seen my first reaction. It is truly a stout. Pinkies up, no herpes. I have had beers in this area that claim to have chocolate in them. We're next to the sweetest place in America, Hershey, Pennsylvania. There are beers that, in cooperation with Hershey, they use chocolate in their beers. This one, Count Stoutula, claims to have chocolate in it, but other than the color, I'm not tasting any cocoa. I'm not tasting any of it. But if you like stouts, it's a solid stout. It's a good stout. All right. I have to drink it because the WARNO lasts the length of one beer. That is our timer. Let me tell you what's happening tonight, Friday, November the 7th, beginning earlier than usual at 7 o'clock. 30 South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Chris is watching, Art is watching, James is watching, Jules is watching, all of my favorite people. I can't rely on that over there. I have to rely on this here. I have to frequently touch the thing so it doesn't shut off, or I've got to get the producer actually involved with producing. From the top of Revolutionary Hot Sauce, bar, pub, and eatery located at 30 South Market Street. 3 comics, some random dude is going to be your host. The cost is $10 to get in the door, sit down, enjoy their food, and enjoy some comedy. Charlotte D., Zachary Hammond, and our friend Damian Robinson will all be performing tonight. Again, that show starts at 7 at South Market Street in Mechanicsburg. They got great off the street parking. Just come on out. If you see me there, say hello or not. Whatever floats your boat. 30 South Market Street, Revolutionary Hot Sauce, bar, grill, eatery, place. That's the first thing going on tonight. Going down Shippensburg way at the Parks Casino in Shippensburg, the loosest slots in all of Shippensburg, the only slots in Shippensburg. At the Parks Casino there in the former Lowe's, you walk in the door and you go to the garden section to your left, and that is now called Side Pocket. In the Side Pocket, they do live events every Friday and Saturday. Tonight, doors open at 7. Seating starts at 7. There are no doors. Show starts at 8. It is longtime comedian, Def Comedy Jam, last comic standing, comedy magician. It is the one, the only, Kevin Lee. I have no other information about the show other than it's Kevin Lee. They'll probably have somebody open up. Maybe he's got a feature, but I don't know. What I do know is it's located in the Parks Casino in Shippensburg, and it's free to get in. Seating starts at 7, show starts at 8. But wait, there's more happening on a Friday night in the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. Located at 110 Lime Kiln Road, inside the Boomerang Hotel Sports Casino, bingo hall, gambling sports complex, and shoe rental. A taxi stand, pizza, I couldn't come up with any more. I gotta just keep adding to that every week. Inside Boomerangs, conveniently located off of Interstate 83 at 110 Lime Kiln Road. Tonight, comedy and hypnotism. Ooh. Bob Lauver, I always said his name that way. Bob Lauver is going to be there tonight. The doors open at 7:45. The show starts at 8:15. He's going to take some willing volunteers from the audience. He's going to sit them on a number of seats up on the stage, and he's going to make them hypnotized. If you've never been to a comedy hypnotist show, you're missing out. As much as we like to make fun of them, the audience absolutely loves seeing their friends get up there. That's Bob Lauver tonight. That is a special show, so no passes. You can't use any of your vampire passes. Remember, if you give blood to the Central Pennsylvania Blood Bank, you can get 2 free passes to a regularly scheduled comedy show at the Comedy Zone there in Harrisburg. But this is not one of those nights. Tonight it's $30 cold cash money at the door. Or you can buy your tickets in advance by going to harrisburgcomedyzone.com. That's harrisburgcomedyzone, one word.com. Tickets $30, cold cash money at the door. And if you forget to bring cash, don't worry. There's an ATM machine over there by the claw, which is currently broken. But don't worry, you weren't going there to play the claw anyway. You were going to go there to get ATM money to go watch Bob Lauver for $30 inside the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, located at 110 Lime Kiln Road, conveniently located in Boomerang Sports Casino Hotels Lodge. Yeah, you get me. You get me. That is it. That's your Friday night. 3 comedy things going on this Friday. Mechanicsburg, Shippensburg, Harrisburg. Moving on into Saturday. Oh, tomorrow is race day. That's right. It's one of many races. It's the Brazilian Grand Prix. I only tell you this just in case you're starting to watch Formula One and get into it because you're a woman who's recently started watching Drive to Survive, and now you're the greatest Formula One fan that there ever was, and you can't miss anything about it, and you have to know all the details. If you're that person, and you did not know that the Sao Paulo Grand Prix in Brazil is this weekend, there's a gentle reminder that starting at 9 o'clock is the sprint race. They've already done sprint quali, so maybe you know who won, maybe you know who didn't win. Don't know for sure. That's Saturday morning. I got no other events to promote on Saturday, but I did forget to check the comments after Friday. So let me take a sip, check the comments, and I'll come back and tell you about something you can do on Saturday that's not necessarily an event, but it's going to help our friends and neighbors. All right. Mike Murley. Alpha 5. One of my heroes. No kidding, one of my heroes. He makes Wisconsin proud. I love that, man. It's good to see you, Mike. Moving on. The East Pennsboro Fire Police. You've heard of them. They're volunteers who keep us safe. And they keep us safe because there's deer and crashes and accidents and fires. And these volunteers get out there and they make sure we have safe passage around these emergency events. They do a great job and they do it for free, but they can't do it without money. They do it for free, but equipment and stuff costs money. So they do fundraisers throughout the year, and whenever we can support them, we do. Here is how you can support them no matter where you live in the world. If you live anywhere near a Texas roadhouse, you can help support the East Pennsboro Fire Police. And it costs you no money. Little time, little energy, not much, but no money. You send an email to East Pennsboro. No, you don't send an email. You send money to East Penn. So I'm getting frustrated, and I don't like getting frustrated, and I can't get my signal back. So, hey, TikTok, I guess this is for you, because nothing else fucking works. Donald Blevins, Andrew Thomas, Mike Murley, Chris Lizio, all favorite people. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I will have the producer. Son of a. What was I telling you about? East Pennsboro Fire Police. Please look them up on Facebook. Buy some gift cards for their fundraiser. The gift cards are to the Texas Roadhouse. It costs you nothing. If you give them $25, you get a $25 gift certificate. If you give them $50, you get a $50 gift certificate. Texas Roadhouse, that great corporation, will give them 10% of every gift card you buy. They make great Christmas gifts. If you're in the local area, another thing you can do is join us on January 21st. We're going to go to Texas Roadhouse, and all of the meals there where you say, I'm here to support the East Pennsboro Fire Police, they're going to cut 10% off there. I'm having technical difficulties, and I'm getting frustrated, and I don't want that to show. So I'm going to check the comments, and then I'm going to tell you what's happening on Sunday. No comments. Good. Sunday. We got a lot of things going on Sunday, starting at 10:30. This Sunday and every Sunday before 10:30 in the morning, we do the supplemental. Every Sunday morning we get together, we do three things. We talk about your national days of the week. We talk about a community, comedy, or charity event we want you to know about, and we finish it off with This Week in History trivia style. We got 7 questions set to medium difficulty that are multiple choice. We get through them, we have a laugh, and it's a great way to start your Sunday. That's every Sunday morning on the Talk of Ticks and the Book of Faces. The supplemental. Immediately following that on Sunday is the Grand Prix of São Paulo, Brazil, and looking forward to watching that with my lovely betrothed. And after that, we're going to find some time to tape a new episode of the Lunds B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. Chick Brew currently in Texas. Yeah, go figure. So if you're in and around the greater Austin area, search for Chick Brew. Get a picture with her, win some swag. That's Sunday. Sunday is also National Scrapple Day. And in celebration of National Scrapple Day, I'm going to try to get some scrapple in my breakfast. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I'll figure it out. I'm smart. SMRT. Oh, yes, they are. Tuesday and Thursday are both open mic nights of some degree at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, conveniently located at 110 Lime Kiln Road. They are both free to enter. Sign-ups start at 7. Show starts around 8. Tuesdays, I call it the local mic. These are more seasoned comedians. They're doing a great job. They do a little longer sets. It's more of it's a live workshop, and it's fun for an audience member to see how comedy is being created and perfected. Move on to Thursday. It's a much larger audience, as many as 40 comedians going up at a time, not at a time, in a night. As many as 40 comedians going up in a night. They're doing time. Out of all 40, someone is bound to tickle your funny bone. Tuesday nights, no server, but if you ask one of the lovely ladies who work there, they will take care of you. Thursday nights, there is a dedicated server who will also take care of you. Thursday nights, both shows starting at 8 o'clock, both free to get in, Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Find out more by going to hbgcomedyzone.com, hbgcomedyzone.com. And Tuesday is also Tuesday morning, early in the morning, WHP FM radio, our local radio station, is hosting a Veterans Day breakfast because it is Veterans Day. Which, by the way, speaking of Texas Roadhouse, if you go there, if you're a military person, you go to Texas Roadhouse on Veterans Day, you have an option. You can wait. It's going to be crowded because there's a whole bunch of veterans trying to get some steak. Or you could take a coupon, and you can use that coupon for many months later. Texas Roadhouse does a lot of good things for military veterans in the community. So if you can support them on this fund drive, that'd be great. It'd be awesome. East Pennsboro Fire Police. But if you can't, go there on Veterans Day and get yourself a free meal coupon from them. And that's cool also. So happy Veterans Day to all my veteran friends. And I think we covered everything. I'm going to be with RJ Harris and the RJ Harris Morning Show Tuesday morning at 7. I'll be another person in the audience. And as has happened in the past, I then find myself on WHP Radio talking about the Luns B Show with T-Bone and Chick Bro, which again, we'll be taping a new episode on Sunday. Got a lot of beer left looking down here. Happy Veterans Day to all. Glenn Borders. Hello, Glenn Borders. Nice to see you out there. Not a lot of, I got, TikTok. No one sticks around. Can you blame them? Look at me. Look at me. And look at the TikTok audience. We're going to take a sip, and then I'm going to get some money from you. As I keep touching my camera so it doesn't shut off. I don't know where we stand. I think you owe me $4. So when you see me on the streets, remember, you owe me $4. Let's see if we can make it 5. You get to go first. Oh, 6, 5, and a 4. Your point is 8. If there wasn't such a horrible delay, I would ask my friend Mike Murley, because I played this game with him many, many times over the years, if he wanted to keep his 8 on the first roll, or would he like to go for more? I'll look over there. I may see an answer, but I doubt it. But I believe Alpha 5 would say 8's good for me. So now I got to beat his 8. First roll out, I got tray 6s, but I can only use one of them. Second roll out, I got a 6 and a 5, looking for a 4 and 2 dice that equal more than an 8. I did not get it. Next time you see me on the streets, you owe me $3. So let's get ready to wrap this up, okay? Let's do the sip. I need a sip so I can get to the rest. Yeah, that's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me. We do this every Friday night at 6 o'clock. It's called the WARNO, a warning order to let you know what's coming up in the weekend. Saturday's the supplemental, and anytime you want, you can catch us on the Lunsby Show. Quickly, I did do another podcast, and you are welcome to watch that other podcast, but you have to reach out to me via private message. I staffed this with Chick Brew. I've confirmed this with parents. There's a reason I'm doing this. So if you want another reason, I'll tell you the reasons too. But basically, I'm out there. I'm on another show. If you're interested in hearing more TK, less T-Bone, hit me up in the private message. I'll send you the link and you can check that out there. We did 2 hours. So you got to have stamina to sit through that. I wrap this up today. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Brew sends her love. And let's wrap it up with a toast. Arriba, abajo, e centro, e para dentro. Count Stocula. Stay safe, everybody.